F1 fans meeting their favorite F1 drivers. From picking up fans at home to escort them to school, to photobombing their selfies, these are some of the funniest and most heartwarming moments when lucky F1 fans got to meet their favorite drivers. And we're kicking things off with this hilarious and touching moment when Lewis Hamilton surprised 3 young fans in full disguise. These kids thought they were just getting a regular behind-the-scenes tour of the Mercedes F1 facility. What they didn't know was that Sir Lewis Hamilton himself was the one showing them the legendary F1 car, disguised under 3 hours of makeup and prosthetics. As their guide walked them through the garage and explained the details of Lewis's car, they had no clue who they were actually talking to. That is, until the big reveal. The kids were speechless. After peeling off the rest of his disguise, Hamilton didn't just stop there. He spent hours with the fans, answering their questions, signing gear, and most importantly, reminding them that with passion and hard work, anything is possible. Lewis Hamilton isn't the only one who's amazing with kids. Lando Norris, the heartthrob of TikTok and a fan favorite on the grid, has a superfan of his own, and her name is Penelope.
For me,
It says Lando.
thank you. I'll see you after. I'll see you after, okay?
Now he's mine, okay?
She's not just any fan. Penelope is the daughter of former F1 driver Daniil Kvyat and model Kelly Piquet, who just happens to be in a relationship with Max Verstappen. So yeah, this kid basically grew up in a paddock. But even though she lives with Max and travels the world of Formula 1, her favorite driver isn't her stepdad, it's Lando. One of the most adorable moments came when Penelope ran up and gave Lando a massive hug before a race weekend, stealing everyone's hearts and most of the spotlight. You could see Lando light up as she clung to him like a mini McLaren mascot. Lando's teammate, Oscar Piastri, might be the quiet one of the duo, but when it comes to surprising fans, he's just as legendary. During the Miami Grand Prix weekend, Oscar made one fan's entire year by not only surprising her in person, but actually taking her for a ride around the track. Not in an F1 car, of course, but judging by her screams, she was definitely feeling the speed. And just when you thought that was enough adrenaline for one day,
I wanna go again!
most of the time, it's the drivers who inspire the fans. But in this case, it was a young fan fighting for his life with a rare form of cancer who inspired Lewis Hamilton. He sent Lewis a heartfelt message that left a lasting impact.
Hello, Lewis Hamilton. Well done for winning. I congratulate you. So well done for winning. I'm very proud of you. Goodbye.
Lewis was so moved that he dedicated his Spanish Grand Prix win to the boy, calling him a true champion. But it didn't stop there. The Mercedes team went one step further. They sent the actual F1 car to the boy's home along with the trophy Lewis had won. A gesture that meant the world to a family going through the unthinkable. Moments like this show that F1 isn't just about racing, it's about humanity, and sometimes the smallest fans have the biggest hearts. This lucky fan got the ultimate birthday gift, a chance to meet his hero, Lando Norris. And when they finally met, Lando broke the ice with a cheeky line about his own performance.
You were annoyed with me yesterday.
No.
Yeah, you were.
But the young fan didn't miss a beat. With a maturity beyond his years, he gave the perfect response.
We are not perfect all the time.
That moment hit deep. Lando smiled, and the boy couldn't hold it in anymore, wrapping him in a heartfelt hug. But the surprises didn't stop there. The birthday boy got a full VIP treatment, hanging out with Lando in the paddock, soaking up every moment like a true F1 insider. And his statement right here summed up the day perfectly.
Best birthday ever!
Few F1 fan interactions has tugged at fans' heartstrings like the Ferrari kid in 2017. At the Spanish Grand Prix, Kimi Raikkonen was taken out in a first lap crash, and in the crowd, one young fan named Thomas Dano couldn't hold back his emotions. He'd come to see his hero, and just like that, his race was over. What happened next became one of the most heartfelt moments in F1. Ferrari noticed the moment live on broadcast and acted fast. They found Thomas in the grandstands and brought him and his family straight into the paddock. There, he met Kimi himself, got a team cap, and took a tour of the Ferrari garage. By the time Sebastian Vettel finished second, Thomas was celebrating with the team, smiling from ear to ear. It was a moment that showed, even in heartbreak, F1 has the power to create joy. That kid had a memory of a lifetime with Kimi, but maybe not quite as epic as this next lucky fan who got Lando Norris as his personal chauffeur. Most kids his age take the bus to school, but not this guy. He got picked up in a McLaren supercar by the Lando Norris. Imagine rolling up to school with one of the fastest drivers on the planet behind the wheel. Bragging rights for life? Absolutely. And Lando didn't just drop him off. He took the time to chat, crack jokes, and give the kid a morning he'll never forget. These fans thought they were just snapping a quick race photo next to a mannequin in Max Verstappen's race suit. But little did they know who was hiding behind the curtain. Let's be honest, Max Verstappen gets a lot more hate than he probably deserves. Sure, he's intense on the track, a bit of a hothead, maybe, but off the track, he's one of the most gentle, down-to-earth drivers you'll ever meet. And that couldn't be more clear than in this next moment, when Max made a superfan's dream come true by letting him interview him face to face. Max didn't rush the moment. He wasn't dismissive. He gave the fan his full attention, answered with kindness, and treated him with total respect. Sometimes it's not what a driver does on the track that defines them, it's how they make their fans feel.